All right. So, family, we're going to give everybody a chance to kind of come in, give everybody an opportunity to kind of come in and share. Let me go a little slow here at the beginning, give people a chance to get notified. I think a lot of people are going to want to talk about this whole money situation.
I have a surprise for you.
This whole money situation, I think it's a real big, it's a big event. It's going to lead up, I said, to huge events here in the future. So let's listen to a little Psalms 121 sung in ancient Hebrew by Yada Yah 7. Thank you, Ancient Gardener. Thank you for putting that up for us. Thank you to the moderators that are here. Thank you, thank you. Snowing and raining everywhere over here in Cali.
Shashamoria, Ana, Yala Anawam, Wala Yasha, Shashamor, Yasha Allah, Yahweh Shamaria, Yahweh Tazalia, Isle, Yum Yum Ya, Hashamash, Yala Hakaya, Ayawam, Wala Alabana, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamaria, Macau, Brai, Yashamar, Nepasha, Yahweh, Yashamar, Hawalakya, Wakumaaya, Ma'aitha, Ma'ai, Awalam, Aman.
Just checking out some of the comments here. Don't start with the Passover dates already. We haven't even gotten to the New Year yet. You have to go a couple of weeks after the New Year. If you're already talking about the 21st of March, you must have been doing the New Year a long time ago, which I have no idea how you did that. But you observe it whenever the Most High moves you to observe it. A lot of things are happening right now. As you can see, there's going to be huge events over the next 7 to 10 days. As we're coming up on our New Year, as you can see, there's huge events that are coming, and I think that this bank situation is just the beginning. It was a video. I'm going to try to put the link to it in the description box later on. But I'll tell you the name of the channel. I've listened to this guy for a while, for years. I listen to him on and off. I don't usually listen to a lot of the financial stuff, but right now this is a huge event. And his channel is a RTD TV. It's capital RTD TV. And he did a video today called Countdown to Chaos. Legacy Banking, System Collapsing in Time for New Swift System. So that was the hold on real quick. That was the name of his video that he put up today. And that's where I got some of this information from. And you know, thank you, Miss Sammy. Appreciate that right there. The TV was together. It's all together, no spaces. Um, but a lot of the information that we're gonna talk about, I got from his video. And for what he was saying is that there were a lot of heavy hitters that were banking there. A lot of people with a lot of money were banking there. In fact, it was talking about how I want to say Prince Harry, the redhead, and Merkel, the sister that he's married to, had all their money, or he had all his money in that bank. Is it Prince Harry, the redhead, that married the sister that got kicked out of the family? Well, they said he had all his money in that bank. Not sure if that was true or not, but we'll find out. But he had all his, if that's true, if it's true, he had all his money in that bank. And the FDIC only covers 250 G's. That's it. And they said that, I mean, that's amazing. This is amazing if you think about it. It says 97% of the people, the depositors in that bank, had more than the $250,000 limit. Just think about that. 97% of the people have more than the $250,000 deposits. That is crazy. So, on that video towards the end, he's talking to a guy, and a guy was one of them saying that one of the depositors had like $10 million in the bank. And he's like, $250,000 ain't gonna do nothing. $250,000 ain't gonna do nothing. So you're talking about and they were talking about Hollywood types being in there, got their money in there. Athletes got their money in there. And he was showing a video of a bunch of people outside of the bank, a huge line, I want to say on Friday, trying to get their money out. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, but just think of the timing. See, that's the 10th. That's 7 to 10 days before our New Year starts. 7 to 10 days before our New Year starts, there's a huge bank, and they're trying to downplay it, of course. Oh, it's not a big deal if it's not one of the big banks. It's not one of the these other banks have trillions of dollars in assets. Well, you got to start somewhere, right? You're not going to just start right on at the top. You're going to start at the bottom until they can try to play it off. But what they did was what they always do. I guess the CEO of the bank, I don't know if it was a couple weeks, or whatever else before, sold a bunch of stocks. He made off with his money. So a lot of people, insider people, you know, knew what was coming, and he sold off some of his stocks and got paid and left, right? But see, this is kind of the kind of thing that like they do to kind of give people faith in the system. Oh, they still think that the CEOs are in charge because they were able to sell off some of their assets and keep the money for themselves. So they got that mindset that, oh, well, if he knew that this was going to happen, then he must, he knows what's going to happen. So, they're just setting themselves up for the reset. There is no reset coming. There is no reset coming. This is the end. And that's what a lot of these people, are having a very difficult time grasping that concept. If you watch the video again, guys, it's a RTD TV, and the video he just put up today was Countdown to Chaos: Legacy Banking System Collapsing and Time for New Swift System. And I would suggest we all take a look at that and just do some research, because I mean, the guy at the end who was kind of sharing information was like pretty much saying, like, if they don't fix this or figure out something by Monday or Tuesday, it just really snowball quickly. You just think of it. If you see your colleagues who are multimillionaires, uh, have their bank closed and all they get back is $250,000, everyone's going to try to pull out their money of them, of course. So, guys who have all this money, but they don't understand that this is ordained by the Most High. One of the callers was a lady. She called and she's like, well, we're trying to, preserve our wealth and, and set up things for our, to take care of our children, and someone was like, well, this is a satanic system, like the way they're taking things down, and that it's satanic. And I'm like, hold on. The way you set up the system, this whole system has been satanic the entire time. Thank you, Dida. Yeah, appreciate that. There was no space on the TV, but it was all together. But thank you guys. Um, your guys' whole system has been satanic. It has been set up against the Most High's chosen people. You've stolen everything and you've kept it for yourself. That wasn't satanic. You see what I'm saying? Like when things go against them, or when things go against their system, or when things go against the way that they think things should run, it is now they consider that satanic. See, you guys, all you guys who you call yourselves Christians. Many of you people call yourselves Christians. Um, did you were you saying that the system that the Egyptians had was satanic? Because the Egyptians in the Bible set up a whole system to exploit the Israelites. So did you, uh, you know, admit the fact that the Egyptians in the Bible set up a satanic system? Now, if you go that far and you say that the Egyptians set up a satanic system, then your country is set up exactly the same way as Egypt. In fact, it's on your money. So therefore, that would mean that your system that you've set up to exploit the Israelites is also a satanic system. So therefore, the rest of you guys who call yourselves Christians and everything else, should you be? See, the only reason you guys are having a hard time right now uh, with the takedown of this system is because you've benefited from the system. And if you were allowed to continue to benefit, you would keep quiet. You would, like you've always have. If you were able to, have all the laws still set up to benefit you, you would be just quiet, you would be totally happy, and you would just keep on going. But see, now you're seeing that this system cannot continue. And now that you're seeing that it has too much debt, that's what the guy they were talking about. There's too much debt, so therefore they don't produce anything. There's no growth because they always have to get more people to get more credit in order to growth, the economy. Well, when there's no, people aren't able to work or they're not able to sustain themselves, you can't have any growth. It's like a huge Ponzi scheme, right? It's like a huge Ponzi scheme. You got to steal from Peter to pay Paul, but it gets to the point where you know everyone gets tapped out, and that's exactly what's going on right now. So yeah, the video was great. He got all this information. I mean, just what do you guys think about that? About the whole 97%? Just, I mean, I think that's just mind blowing. That, I mean, what kind of a bank is this? What kind of a bank has 97% of depositors? Having deposits of more than $250,000 in the bank. I mean, that bank is rolling. I thought that hey, there weren't that many people that had those kind of banks. But damn, that's crazy. But if it hits a bank like that, what do you think's next? Yep, these banks with rich clients. Now, see, if they were in their blessing, this probably would have never happened in the first place. But they would just be able to just go ahead and just fix it. But we know that they're moving into their curses. So that's why these things are happening. And then the rest of the world is going to, they think that they're going to be able to fix these issues like they always have. But we know that that's not the case at all. You're not going to be able to just sweep these problems under the rug anymore. You're not going to be able to just ignore who we are anymore. I said now it's going from the Most High making you get your military equipment off the lands, and now he's moving into the financial, aspect of getting you off the lands as well. Yep, private banking, exactly. And that's it. It's our money. It's our it's out. There are resources, and that's what the Most High said He's going to give us back. Will give back to us. Joel chapter 2. And they're trying to make it seem as if